I'm Mr. Christopher. This is my world, and this is the movie Scalculator, because this is Movie Reviewvies with me, Mr. Christopher. We also got Gizmo over here, and R2-D2, a picture of Harry Potter, Mr. Squigs, Mr. Pumpkin. They always show up. And here we go. This is why I don't like to online shop. I got myself a new couch to sit on, and this is what came. This is why I don't like to online shop. Everything always comes smaller than you think. We got ourselves a special today, the Eddie Murphy special. We're going to have a week of specials. I'm going to do a special on Roasting the Dead and a special on Our Connoisseur, so that's fun. But today is Movie Reviewvie, and we're doing the Eddie Murphy special. 4 movies, 4 Eddie Murphys, 4 Eddie Murphy movies. Let's get to rating them. First, we're going to go here with Beverly Hills Cop, the first one. I watched this movie last out of all the movies that I'm going to talk about today, which made it a little bit underwhelming for me. So it may not score as high on the Scalculator as you may think, but yeah, let's get into this one. Let's see how I felt. It was the 80s, baby, and everybody was doing cocaine and Eddie Murphy, okay? 80s Eddie he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. 3 of the movies I'm doing today, they're 80s movies. One of them is not. It's a totally not 80s movie. We'll get there. But let's see, on the Mr. Christopher movie Scalculator, Beverly Hills Cop scored a solid 5 for me. Like I said, I watched it last out of all 3 of these movies. 2 of these movies I'm about to talk about I really liked. This one was just underwhelming. Maybe I'm not sure if this one came out first either. I think it came out second. It was in between the 2. I don't know. I'll have to look and see the years, and I'm just not going to do that right now because Mr. Christopher isn't the most professional there ever was. He's the most unprofessional professional you'll ever meet. Okay? So anyway, 5. Very 80s. The cars. I love old America, so seeing old America is cool. The cars are cool. Give it a watch. You might like it better than me. Don't watch any other 80s. Don't watch any other 80s Eddie movies. Say that 5 freaking times. After you watch Beverly Hills Cop, because it's not that great. It's not Eddie's best movie, in my personal opinion. But let's get into some good ones here. Next, we're going to go here to Coming to America. This, honestly, is a great movie. It's a good movie. It just kind of moves along. Let's get into this one. Firstly, I feel like Eddie Murphy would be canceled if this movie starts to get any more recognition these days because he does a whole accent. He's not from the country he says he's from. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He's just like, nowadays, if he did that movie, people would be like, Eddie's a monster. But this movie made me laugh. I enjoyed it. It was quick. It just moved well. A movie's movie, you know, it just moved well, and then the ending, it just wrapped it up. On the movie Scalculator, on the Mr. Christopher movie Scalculator, that is, it scored a solid 8. I gave it an 8. I liked it that much. It made me laugh. I just enjoyed watching it. It was a good watch. Honestly, watch Coming to America. It's a good little watch. It's a movie's movie. And don't cancel Eddie because he was pretending to be from another country. It was the 80s. And like I already said, it was the 80s and everybody did cocaine and Eddie Murphy. So he was just part of the culture. He could do whatever he wanted then. It's not his fault. It's fine. Next we go here to what I just absolutely enjoyed. I thought this was a great movie for me. I loved it. Eddie Murphy is the chosen one, the golden child. I had never seen this movie, nor have I heard of this movie before I watched it this week. And I just enjoyed it. I enjoyed the heck out of this movie. It's an 80s movie. It's an Eddie's movie. It's an Eddie's 80s movie. And CGI before CGI was a thing. This movie made me want to do this. The healing tones of the bells. So, and it also made me want to hang out with Buddha. So me and Buddha have been chilling. But yeah, The Golden Child, The Chosen One. This movie, I had never heard of it. I found it. I was like, let's give it a watch. On the movie scale, on the Mr. Christopher movie calculator, what do you think I gave it? I think you know what I gave it because of how I'm just talking it up. Yeah, I gave it an 8. I gave it an 8 because I thought it was great. Okay, I know how to rhyme, and I'm not doing a crime. when I know how to rhyme, and I'm not doing a crime when I rhyme, and it's fine to do the rhyming. Okay, so that I gave it an 8. Let's go to the next movie. The next and last movie of this episode of Movie Reviewvies is You People. Opposites attract. Families don't. I don't know if I love this movie. It's a little meh to me, but let's go ahead and get into this one. You People. You People. I'll tell you this. I don't exactly know where it sits in the Mr. Christopher calculator, but I do know this. I'm dabbling between 3 numbers. And here's the thing. Jonah Hill. Here's the big thing. This is the second time I've seen this film. I didn't think after the first time I seen it I would ever see it again, but I had to rewatch it to get a clearer picture on how I would feel about it when I talk about it. And it's only fair to you. And the thing is, Jonah Hill, and I said this after the first time I watched it, he held that movie up. Eddie Murphy didn't even show up, but he was there. He was there. He was old and racist and washed up and angry at white people. It's like, Eddie, why are you so angry at white people? You should be a monument of hope and togetherness in society. You're a legend. Why do you hate me? You don't want me to date your daughter? Fine, I don't want it. I don't want to date your daughter anyway. The daughter in the movie is almost unbearable, and you can tell that she cheats on Jonah Hill. There's parts where you're like, she definitely cheats behind his back, but it's fine. No one's judging her. No one's mad. It's fine. The white mom, Jonah's mom, is a great woman, and she gets a lot of flack for being white and just kind of being. And I see some parts. I'm like, yeah, she's a little ignorant. I see what you're saying, but I'm also like, but she's so nice and kind. Like, what are you mad about? So, you people over here, am I right? So, with all that said, on the Mr. Christopher movie calculator, I'm doing the math in my head on right now where I want it to land. We'll give it this. I'm gonna spin it again. 6. We'll give it a 6. We'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6. I like the story a little bit. I'm a sucker for a love story, and there's some love in this, and I'm just an absolute. I can look past the whole race part. I don't really care for that, and look at the family love aspect of it all, and I like that. The bigger problem is Jonah Hill's family is Jewish. So I mean, now that I think about it, if I was Eddie Murphy, I'd be like, get me on. No. But at the same time, if I was Eddie Murphy, I'd be like, the money. You know what? Marry into money. I guess that's okay. But at the same time, no. Anyway, I'm gonna give it a 6. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I was dabbling between 4, 5, and 6, and I have. With all this talk here, I have decided, obviously, clearly, I showed you to land on 6. Not Eddie's best movie. Not Eddie's best. And I'm thinking I might do 4 more Eddie movies next week. I don't know. Can you do 2 Eddie Murphy specials in a row, Mr. Christopher? Is that even ethical? I mean, we'll talk next week about it. But with that said, that is the end of Movie Reviewvies with me, Mr. Christopher. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you go watch some of these, or none of them at all. It's fine. But if you're going to watch one of them and only one of them, watch The Golden Child. And if you're going to watch only one of them and if it's not that one, watch Coming to America. And if it's not going to be either of those 2, watch You People. Watch it. And if it's not going to be that one, then watch Beverly Hills Cop. Okay? I don't know what to tell you. Those are the only 4 movies I did on this episode. So if none of those 4 are good enough for you, I apologize. I'll try to pick better ones. I don't know what to tell you. I can only do so much. Thanks for watching. Like, follow, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. It's always fun. Lead with love. Never be afraid. Never fight hate with hate, because when you fight hate with hate, hate prevails. And when hate prevails, no one wins. Okay? With that said, farewell. Mr. Christopher, you crazy!